This is Van Silk again. Yeah, I got on my 250th anniversary shirt, but it ain't got nothing to do with Donald Trump. It's because it's the 250th anniversary of this country. But do me a favor, Donald Trump, please do not go to Madison Square Garden. We're begging you to not come to the Knick game. All you're gonna do is cause confusion, disruption, and honestly, you're not even a Knick fan. You just want to be there for the glory. You know.
Did you see Mayor Mamdani at the game?
I did not, no.
What did you think of the reception you got from the Knicks fans tonight?
I thought it great. I mean, I thought it was amazing, actually. You mean when they had the camera on me? I thought it was very good, yeah. It was certainly amazing. It was. I think mostly cheers. It was loud and it was very enthusiastic.
From the Knicks fans tonight?
I thought it great. I mean, I thought it was amazing, actually. You mean when they had the camera on me? I thought it was very good, yeah. It was certainly amazing. It was. I think mostly cheers. It was loud and it was very enthusiastic.
So, I'm gonna make 2 videos today. You know, I hate to be right on situations because when it was first said that Trump was coming to Madison Square Garden, the first day I made this video. Here's the screenshot, here's the thumbnail saying that it's bad luck. Why? Distractions. If you do your research back in 1994 when the Knicks played the Rockets, Trump and Marlon Maples came to Game 3. They lost. And they lost again last night because of distractions. You know, when people got to come to the game early, players got to come early, even Stephen A. Smith said he had to be there early, it changes the nucleus. He brought a dark cloud over Madison Square Garden, and people don't even realize it. Well, I don't have much to say. That the Knicks will win Game 4, and they will win Game 5. I mean, it's hard when you got referees, the way they out here treating Brunson, Wemby, it's ridiculous. But I'm gonna sit back, let y'all watch how some of the Knicks fans was acting last night while the police officers was watching them fight after the game. Then you had some brazen fans, Spur fans wearing jerseys. Then you know you have a lot of people that's not really Knicks fans. They just in for the moment. And Trump said he heard mostly cheers. Yeah. They must have played a cheering video in the suite that she was in because it was mostly boos. Your granddaughter had a look on her face of disgust. But you know what? It is what it is. You can't win when you already lost. This is Van Silk, Rock Bottom Sports. You'll check out some of the videos. And I have a different video I have to make in this moment of life. Peace.
Because these niggas is here, y'all unsafe right now.
I definitely would have seen my mom the next day. It's okay.
I promise you. Y'all not even from where y'all from.
Bro. Look, they can leave. I can walk with my jersey like this, and no one's not gonna do anything. Bro, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
You don't know.
A few moments later.
Spurs winning. Spurs winning on my mama. On my mama. 1-2. Spurs winning. 1-2. 1-2 Spurs winning. Wait. Yo, chill. Y'all niggas eat a dick.
They're just sneaking people, bro. Some of the niggas was in my face and they didn't do nothing, but as soon as they knocked Dennis down, snuck him, then I was like, oh yeah, what's next? I'm like, bro, you guys are not tough.
It's a 50 against 5. And the thing is, we don't have the Spurs jerseys no more. Nigga, of course, like, y'all gonna win that. It doesn't make any sense.
Why did the Knicks lose Game 3?
Do you really think this was a basketball game? No, it felt more like a boxing match. Let me ask you a question. Do you really think the Spurs just outplayed the Knicks? Did you see the fouls in this game? Wembanyama shoved Brunson right in the back of the head. Kessler threw his body into Brunson at full speed. Collision after collision, hard contact after hard contact. And the referees, most of the time, they just look the other way. And it gets worse. Look at the free throws in the second half. Spurs 24, Knicks only 9. 0.24 to 9, that's not a small gap. So I have to ask, if both teams got the same calls, would the result even be the same? Because at the end of the day, the Knicks were not beaten. They weren't beaten by the Spurs tactics. They weren't beaten by Wembanyama. They lost to a game that got out of control, and that's the scary part. Even in that situation, the Knicks still dragged the game to the final moments, still had a chance to win. So I'm not going to look down on the Knicks because of this loss. On the contrary, this game actually makes...
First of all, I want to make sure I get something clear. Coach Mitch Johnson and the Spurs, they won the game tonight. But I will say this, I never thought I'd be in the NBA Finals and see a team get 24 free throw attempts in the second half to another team's 8. Maybe we were fouling, but they fouled too. Cat gets the ball off a loose ball rebound, and he shoots it, and he gets whacked across the arm, and they hit the ball, and it goes out of bounds on the baseline. There's no foul. There were...
This is Van Silk again. Yeah, I got on my 250th anniversary shirt, but it ain't got nothing to do with Donald Trump. Because it's the 250th anniversary of this country. But do me a favor. Donald Trump, Please do not go to Madison Square Garden. We're begging you to not come to the Knick game. All you're going to do is cause confusion, disruption, and honestly, you're not even a Knick fan. You just want to be there for the glory. You know.
Don't like me? Good. That's a you problem, not mine. I don't give a fuck. Not one, not two. Your mouth ain't written no room in my